Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Dual Destinies, case number 0. We are still on the first day of investigations, and Wright is about to ask Pearls a favor about something. I don't think I actually read this line when I stopped, so I guess I'll just start here. Oh, Pearls, I have a big favor to ask.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
It's about my magatama. Its spiritual power seems to have vanished.
Oh, that magatama brings back memories. I remember pouring my spirit power into it.
Did she? I don't even remember this.
That was so many years ago. I guess that's why it's almost out now.
And Pearls dubbed the Mr. Bluff Attorney.
There you go, Mr. Nick. It should be fine now.
Thank you, Pearls. Now I can break psych locks again.
I'm glad I could help. Well, I think I'll go find Mr. Marlin now. I have to bring Rifle to him.
Cutie. Pearlie sure seems right at home at this aquarium. You're right. But didn't she say this was her first time here?
Apparently, that girl was in the staff corridor earlier this morning. That's why
I keep saying defective, I'm sorry.
That's why the detective was questioning her.
What was Pearls doing in the staff corridor?
I don't know. I thought she was Marlin's friend or something.
The staff corridor, huh? Something about that doesn't sit well with me.
Well, if it bothers you, why don't you just ask her about it?
Yeah, good idea. Let's go catch up with her. Looks like Mr. Rhymes and Pearls are talking. Ahoy! Base Small Fry was so clutch with the assist. Rhymes and Rifle reunion, a tale ended in bliss. Now the animal keeper Rhymes ain't gonna get cut. That prop, Small Fry. This case is now shut. You know what? I can't keep up with this. I'll probably get it at some point, considering he raps on constantly.
It was my pleasure. See you again, Rifle.
No, come back, fish lady. Okay, let's go, Rifle. See ya, Small Fry. Their friendship's cute, though.
Oh, Mr. Nick, I didn't see you there.
Oh, let's talk about Rhymes.
Hey, Pearlie, you and Mr. Rhymes seem to be really good friends.
Could you tell us more about your relationship?
Well,
Pearls! Pearls, baby! What you hide from us? Pearls? Why do I see a psych lock?
I'm sorry, Mr. Nick, but I really shouldn't talk about it.
I don't really feel right about digging into Pearl's affairs. Oh no, not you too! But she was here at the aquarium at the time of the incident. Whatever she's hiding could help us in court. So Rhyme's not only going for Sasha, she's going for Pearls too, huh? Sorry, Pearls, but I'll have to use my magatama on you. Let's go.
Take that!
A psych lock. A lock on a person's heart that only I can see. The deeper the secret is hidden, the more locks there will be. Pearls only has one lock, so I should be able to undo it fairly easily. But if I make a mistake, I'll be locked in a loop and won't be able to move forward. Okay, time to give it a try. Pearls, you have to tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
Relationship? There is no relationship between Mr. Marlin and me. We're just a visitor to the aquarium and an animal keeper at the aquarium. That's all.
But there are areas where ordinary visitors into the aquarium don't get to go. You were here before the incident occurred, weren't you?
Take that!
Yes, that's right. But how did you know?
Someone told me you were there.
I got confused and went the wrong way. I didn't know it was a corridor just for the staff. But that's all it was, Mr. Nick. It didn't have anything to do with Mr. Marlin.
Sounds reasonable. I guess I better move on to the next topic. Actually, there's something else I've been wondering about, Pearls. Why do you smell like fish?
Fish? What makes you think I smell like fish?
Well, there's a certain someone who convinced me it wasn't my imagination.
Take that!
A rifle?
She's apparently very attracted to the smell of fish. Rifle didn't want anything to do with Athena, even though she had a bunch of fish. So why then was Rifle so attracted to you, Pearls?
I don't know.
Looks like she's still not ready to talk about it. You had an object with you that smelled like fishy too. In fact, I think this has something to do with your secret.
Take that!
This fishy smelling calendar has something to do with your secret, doesn't it, Pearls?
I can't lie to you, Mr. Nick. I'll tell you about me and Mr. Marlin, and about the calendar.
And it's not what you think, you guys. Whew, it was only one lock, but it sure took some work. Please tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
I became distracted by the gift shop almost as soon as we got to the aquarium. But before I knew it, everyone else had moved on and I got lost. I was so embarrassed to be lost at my age.
Oh, Pearls. I know big crowded places are hard for you.
I sort of panicked and went down the wrong corridor.
I'm gonna assume those weren't there.
I ended up in the flooded prep room, and that's where I met Mr. Marlin. I really startled him when I called him out. He jumped so much he startled me too, and I lost my balance and fell down. Oh, Mr. Nick, I spilled so many fish all over the floor.
I guess that explains why you smell fishy. Pardon the pun.
Yes, and my calendar fell off my bag and got buried in all the fish too.
But it doesn't explain why Pearls wanted to keep it a secret. Why did you want to hide your meeting with Mr. Rhymes?
Well, I didn't want him to get in trouble over feed sanitation regulations because of me. And Mr. Marlin said he didn't want anyone to know he was in the food prep room.
Huh? Why not? What was he doing in there?
Before I spoke to him, he was staring at a calendar. But because of me, he dropped his calendar too. We had to search for it among the fish. Wait a minute. This calendar of yours, it already has writing in it. It does? But I didn't write anything in it yet. There's something written here under today's date. Meet the captain at the Orca pool at 7 a.m. Oh, maybe my calendar and Mr. Marlin's got mixed up?
Pearls, about what time did you run into Mr. Rhymes?
I think it was about 10:15 when he had the info desk announce that I was lost. So I must have first gone into the prep room at 10:10.
I see. Do you mind if I hang on to this calendar for a while? It might be clues to the victim's movements before he was killed.
Alright, but be sure to give it back to Mr. Marlin later, okay?
Oh, Pearls, you're too cute. Good. Now maybe I'm ready to move to Miss Deplume's Cyclops, too. Let's go. Pearls, you're too cute. It's okay. You people again? You're becoming quite the nuisance. If that veteran won't come out, then I might just have to give up and leave.
Veteran? Veterinarian? Is that the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes was talking about?
Why did I say veteran? You are correct. He likes to shut himself up in that back room there and won't come out. But I don't think he's even in there today, so I'm about ready to go home. She sure seems to know a lot about the workings of this aquarium. And maybe a little something about the incident this morning, too.
Mr. Wright, this is no time to be standing here thinking to yourself. It's time to put your psychedelic clock skills to work and uncover her secret.
That's Cyclock, Athena. Cyclock. Oops. Oh, not move. Let's do it.
Take that!
Making pretty good time. Miss Deplume, I want you to tell me the secret you're hiding.
I'll do nothing of the sort. It would mean breaking my promise.
I don't know who made this promise to. You made this promise to, but you will tell me. You're not an aquarium employee, and yet here you are after the place was closed. That must mean you're connected to the incident involving the owner somehow.
Oh, I don't know anything about any incident involving the owner.
No, I think you do. I have a piece of evidence here that suggests you do know something.
Take that!
According to Detective Fulbright, this shows the orca attacking the victim. And the person in this footage is wearing an outfit just like yours, Miss Deplume.
Oh, I suppose there is no hiding this bombshell figure, is there? Yes, it is I.
And I think I can guess why you're here at the aquarium. You aren't simply a visitor to the aquarium. What you really are is a witness to the murder. You're a visitor who also happened to witness the death of owner Jack Shipley.
That is... Oh! I want to say it, but I promised the police.
It's not good for you to keep things inside, you know. I'm sure you'll feel much better once you get it all out.
I give up. I'll tell you everything.
Oh, Deplume. If she wanted to tell me this badly, why couldn't she just have done so from the top?
I think anyone would agree that I held it for as long as I could. But I couldn't be expected to withstand this commoner's badgering any longer.
Please calm yourself, Miss Deplume. And that's cop class badgering to you.
You are correct. I witnessed a killer whale's crime with my own eyes. Have you got a problem with that, blue boy?
Boss, Miss Deplume's anger is so powerful. Even I feel I'm about to explode. You have to do something, quick! Please don't explode on me. Could you start with telling me what you saw?
I witnessed the very moment the killer whale attacked the victim. I told the police what I saw as well. I'm the sort of person who simply can't rest until the truth is known.
So both Miss Deplume's statement and the footage point to Orla's guilt.
Pardon me, but you seem pretty pleased that you witnessed this incident.
What?
Please, shame on you. Are you implying that I'm happy about an innocent man's death?
No, of course not. I just don't get the sense that you were afraid of Orla. It's more like you were interested in her.
Are you? You know, I wasn't sure, but I was thinking that maybe. Are you perhaps one of my fans? Is that how you knew? That I'm the non-fiction writer, Norma Deplume.
You know, Norma Deplume should meet Lotta Hart and what's-her-face from Ace Attorney Investigation 2.
Oh, that Norma Deplume?
So, big fan, huh?
No, I've never even heard of her. Well, now that you've figured me out, there's no sense in trying to hide who I am, I suppose. Talking to fans is part of a writer's duty, after all. Ho ho ho. But I'm not a fan, I tell you.
So what exactly have you written, Miss Deplume?
Oh my, you mean to say you truly aren't familiar with my work? I write the truth. I take great pride in my craft, you know. I've been gathering information on Orla, the killer whale, for a year now. I've been very worried about Orla's violent tendencies, and today my concern was proven to be well justified.
Orla isn't violent, she's a sweet and gentle soul.
Oh ho ho! The moment you let your guard down with that killer whale, chomp! Ship-Shape Aquarium has always denied the killer whale's violent streak, but it has been rumored to attack people.
But rumors are just rumors, they aren't necessarily true.
Yes, I realize that, but I only write the truth. That is why I questioned the owners directly. But he refused to allow my research, and he even had the audacity to say to me,
You're nothing but a nuisance, coming here day after day. Don't ever come back again. It sounds like her research was a bit too much to take.
But then, how did you get in here if you've been blacklisted?
I have my methods. This lady is shameless.
I won't let you speak badly of Orla. We're here to defend her.
I'm only stating what I saw with my very own eyes. I came to the aquarium today to observe the killer whale. But on my way to that thing's tank, I heard its cries.
You can hear Orla from the visitor's quarter?
There are speakers there in the corridor up near the ceiling. Apparently that speaker is there so visitors can hear the killer whale's sounds. In any case, as I approached the killer whale's tank, I heard its cries. And when I arrived, I saw something terrifying. What did you see? The killer whale stealing the swashbuckler spectacular hat the owner was wearing. And then, the moment it bit him and shook him mercilessly to death within its jaws.
What?
Orla bit the owner to death? In justice we trust. So I take it Miss Deplume's just finished telling you what she saw. Detective Fulbright. I guess you've already heard about it too? Yep, when we took her statement earlier. As you heard, I'm afraid that accidental death is really the only thing it could be. Yes, and a dangerous creature like that cannot be allowed to harm anyone ever again. But she's not dangerous. Sorry, but the prosecutor's office said the case didn't have enough merit to go to trial. There was one prosecutor, though, who expressed an interest in the case. Really? Then could we have that prosecutor take a look at the investigation reports? Unfortunately, I doubt even he'd take action without evidence of a homicide. Look, I understand how you feel, Mr. Lawyer, but maybe you should give up on this one. Not a chance. We'll just re-examine the crime scene and strengthen our case. Well, if that's your version of justice, I won't stop you.
We won't rest until we find proof it wasn't accidental death, Detective. You'll see. Let's go, Mr. Wright. Time to check out that crime scene one more time.
We're off to the pool.
All right then. Let's start the re-examination. Pronto.
I'm gonna go check out that mess in the back one more time. Oh, that was Athena. Athena, wait! No running!
Ah!
Good. Are you okay? It didn't look like she tripped, but...
I slipped.
Uh-oh. Huh? Orla, what is it, girl?
Ah!
Athena, are you alright? She crashed into all that stuff behind her.
I tried to get out of the way, but all I did was slip and fall again.
That was a pretty amazing wipeout. Are you hurt?
I'm okay. But why did Orla spike that ball at me? After all the fish I gave her, I thought she liked me.
Maybe she thought you were the main entree.
Very funny, boss.
In any case, let's give the ball back to Orla. Huh?
Huh? Looks like everything got shifted around when I fell onto it.
Hey, you're right. There are things now that we couldn't see before. Let's take, like, another ball. I guess Orla really likes them.
Look, there's something new by the outline of the body, too.
We better take a good look around. Oops. Nothing much to see here. No, I want you to hit that.
Oh no! That child is hurt!
What? Call an ambulance! Wait. Hey, it's just a dummy.
It is? Oh, I mean, of course it is! I was just testing your response to an emergency.
Well, I guess we just found out that you don't bluff well under pressure.
I guess I'll just have to keep practicing then. I wonder what the dummy is for anyway. Oh, that? We use it to train Orla! It's smaller than a human, but it does the job. Some of our tricks can be pretty dangerous, so Orla practices them on the dummy first.
Forget the tricks, those bike marks look pretty dangerous.
Hey, look at that mark on the floor. What do you suppose it is? That's where we stand when we want to play volleyball with Orla.
Volleyball, huh?
Yeah, if we stand there, she'll spike the ball right at us. So when Orla spiked the ball at me earlier, that was one of her tricks? It doesn't mean she hates me? Nah, she wanted to play with you.
She loves volleyball. She used to play with the captain all the time.
Aww, Sasha looks so sad. Okay, time to snap out of it. This is no time to be all dejected and mopey like a blobfish. That's right. Time to put on a smile and stay strong, right?
What's a blobfish? Or do I want to know? Not really. What's this? A coin?
Mr. Wright! There's blood on it!
You're right, but it's dried.
Do you think it could be the victims? And what was it doing all the way over here in the first place?
I'm not sure. But now that we found blood outside the pool, it just might help us prove that there's more to this case than just accidental death.
Hey, you're right! Orla certainly can't leave the pool after all.
Speaking of coins, take a look at this. There are a few coins around the body here too.
You're right, boss! But where did they go? They aren't here anymore. You think somebody picked them up? You don't think somebody picked them up, do you?
Hey Sasha, would you happen to know anything about this coin?
Oh, I guess I missed one. I just finished cleaning up the rest of them.
You picked up all the coins already?
That's right. After the police finished their investigation, they gave me the go-ahead. I haven't found them all yet, though. I'm still missing a few. Well, if they aren't beside the pool, maybe they're in the pool. Let's go to that ladder over there and take a peek at the bottom of the pool, boss.
Going this way? Look! I think I see something on the bottom of the pool.
I knew it! Want me to go down and check?
You can't jump in dressed like that. You'll drown under the weight of your clothes.
No, I won't. I'm a pretty good swimmer, you know.
Be that as it may, that pool's really deep. I doubt you can hold your breath that long. But maybe Sasha can?
Whew. Phoenix, look at all these coins I found at the bottom.
Thanks, Sasha. So there really were more than down there, huh?
We seem to be finding them all over. I wonder how many there are altogether. Including the ones I put away, there are 300 of them. They're for the show.
Sounds like they'd be heavy.
About 7 pounds, I'd say. A little lighter than a stringfish. Well, I better go put these coins away where they belong.
So, 7 pounds of coins scattered around the scene. One of them with blood on it.
They have to be related to the case.
I wonder how the blood got on that one coin. Wait a minute. Could it be... Remember how Detective Fulbright said that they couldn't find a murder weapon? Well, what if these coins were the weapon?
Huh? How could a little coin kill a grown man?
Well, one coin by itself isn't much of a threat, but 300 coins together could definitely be used as a weapon. All you have to do is put them in a bag. If you put 7 pounds of coins in a bag and swung it at somebody, it would make a pretty formidable instrument, wouldn't it? It would explain how blood got on this coin.
Oh, I get it! If that bag of coins is the weapon, then we can use it to prove Orla's innocence.
But I don't see anything resembling a coin bag around here.
Maybe the killer took it with them.
Yeah, it would certainly make it look like Orla did it if they did.
I know what I think, You know what I think, Mr. Wright? The bloody coin alone should be enough to prove this might have been a murder.
I agree. It shows there's possibility of a human killer rather than Orla.
Yes! This is what we just needed! Let's go show this coin to Detective Fulbright and Miss Deplume right away!
Good idea. Let's hope they're still at the pub with danger. Oh, you're back! So, did you find anything?
Of course he didn't.
Remember, even if you don't succeed, it's the effort you make that's important.
Is he trying to console me? Let's show them the evidence we found. The one that points to the human culprit.
Right, because we won't let Aura be put down. Please take a look at this blood-stained coin.
Cease and desist at once! What kind of man shows a lady blood?
She doesn't have to go get so worked up. Why are you terrorizing this? What are you terrorizing this lady with? Come on now, let's see it. We found this coin beside the orca pool. We did see a large number of coins beside the pool, but not one with blood on it. We just learned that there's 300 of these weighing about 7 pounds altogether. Now, what do you suppose would happen if a person was assaulted with that many coins? What? You're saying the coins might have been used like some kind of blunt weapon? If the blood belongs to the victim, then yes, it's entirely possible. But I wouldn't call it decisive proof that the real culprit was human.
You wouldn't?
Why not? Because there'd have to be something to put the coins in to make them into a weapon. Without that something, it's just not going to be enough to pass murder. Mass muster or murder? I missed that. But I will say that your theory does seem to warrant further investigation. I'll call the prosecutor's office and ask to reinvestigate from a possible crime angle. You will? Thank you very much.
I really hope Detective Fulbright can convince them.
Fade to black. Several minutes later. You wouldn't believe the answer I got. When I explained your passion for this case and the police investigation, they said the prosecutor I mentioned earlier would be willing to take this to court.
Really? So does that mean a new suspect has emerged?
No, I'm afraid not. To be frank, Prosecutor Blackquill said he just wants to prove that Orca's guilt in court.
What? It's Prosecutor Blackquill that wants to prosecute Orla?
Why is that surprising considering this game? That's fine, Detective. Thanks for arranging this for us. Well, I must say, you're taking this rather calmly. Defending Orla in court was my idea from the start, and I'll do whatever it takes to save her. In that case, I'll do whatever I can as well to see that justice is served. Miss Deplume, will you be the witness for the prosecution?
A trial for a killer whale? I've never heard of such recklessness before in my life. But I will reveal the truth about this killer whale, and then write all about it. Bang.
Ha ha ha! Sounds like a plan! Now, if you'll just come along with me, we have to prepare for tomorrow, and I still have to arrange for an autopsy.
Oh ho ho! I look forward to tomorrow. Until then, Blue Lawyer and Yellow Fan. Bang!
Till next time, cowboy. Space cowboy. Ah, how did it go?
I'm not a fan!
Well, at least we managed to get the case to go to trial.
But how in the world do we defend an orca in court anyway?
To be honest, I'm not really sure myself.
Plus, Mr. Plume said Orla would bit the victim. This trial sure isn't going to be easy. But I love a challenge!
Then we ought to be just fine.
Guess I should go over that swashbuckler spectacular you were watching this...
Oh, I guess I should go over that swashbuckler spectacular you were watching this morning.
Yeah! We can have a format viewing back at the office!
There's nothing decisive against Orla in the security tape, but that doesn't mean much. I'll just have to find a more concrete way to save Orla at tomorrow's trial, or else. Holy crap, we finished this in 3 parts! Okay then! Well then, since we are finished with the investigation, I'll see you guys for the first trial of Orla, the killer whale, next time. If you like what I'm doing, please comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.